Welcome back to the channel. Today we're discovering more Dimash. On this channel we dive into the songs that you like to hear, what makes you like the songs that you like. And this is Unforgettable Day, the notorious high D8, which I don't even know what that means. A D8? Are you kidding me? Let's get right into it. It's from 2017, so of course it's only gotten better. A lot of you want me to do more recent stuff, but we're just gonna go right on in. Here we go, Dimash, Unforgettable Day 2017, live, of course. Perfect melody already, off rip.
Bir көргеннен ғашық болдым өзіңе, еркелеген балдай тәтті сөзіңе, қылығыңмен баурап алдым жанымда, қарай бердім нұрға толы жүзіңе. Пай-пай
Let's pause because I need to figure out the chord progression, but lots of breath. It's hard to give a lot of breath while also engaging the diaphragm, and I kind of make it really nasally. Nasally, add the breath, but keep it nasal. You don't want just breath, you don't want that. Right? A lot of different things. So he's keeping it bright in the mask, but lots of breath for dramatic effect. I love that. So I'm in B flat minor. Let's back it up a little bit so I don't miss anything. Let me just identify by ear what. Let's call it F minor. There's a lot of movements in there. I don't want to dive too far into the harmony. We're in F minor, so that kind of gives me a frame for what high notes there can be. A high F, A flat. Like usually when I'm analyzing high notes, that's the way I think about it. Is what's the home? There's gonna be the or the A flat's as high as I'm gonna go today. All right. Of course, you could change keys, but here we go. Okay, still breathy, but a little more up front, right? He didn't go up a register, but he went up an intensity level. Also, the progression's kind of like that Autumn Leaves thing, like 2-5-1s and changing keys, but circling around. Hotel California kind of does it like that. A lot of different chords. It would take me a minute to figure them out, but maybe I'll do that here in a sec. But let's get to what the meat of the song's going to be, which is that D8. I'm just trying to hear that D8. Also, it's a good song. I love this progression. I'm just touching people. Pause. I think it's still that F minor thing. thought that was the crowd. coming. I want to, just because there's not going to be a lot of non-vocals we're going to talk about, listen to this bass line. I love the chords, you know, strumming. A lot of things are strumming, but the bass line's following the melody a little bit. Listen. It's boo doo 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 doo. Those aren't the notes, but that's the rhythm. Da 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 da, and the vocals are da 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 da. Right, there's consistent eighth notes. Dude, the iPad is wild. I feel a key change. An instrumental key change is coming. I just know it. Pause. Mainly I know this because there is no D in the key of F minor, and I'm not sure what chord. And there's probably a chord they can use in there. In the keys though, but we'll see. Oh, something's happening. That's high, but it's not. If I can hit it, it's not a D8, so it's high. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to sing that as beautifully. I can just barely pull it off. But there is something going on in that. I think it's a key change. I'm not going to dive too much into that for now. But I did love how he wasn't like dead on. It was kind of like he did the key change. The music comes in, then he adjusted, which is very normal and very human, and proves that it's not pitch corrected or whatever, or live. This is his real voice. There is, I think, tracks that he's singing along with. I'm not saying that he's singing along, not saying he's miming or lip syncing at all, but I think, you know, the backing tracks, I don't see any other band members or whatever. So those could be tracks he's recording to, which is like a guide track, but maybe that's what you're hearing. Let's back it up and listen to that. You can hear. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh my God. And you guys hate it when I pause, but this is the only way I can get my train of thought out. It goes from the this voice to the bel canto, the opera voice, which I call it. I ignorantly call that, but listen to the difference. Right, that's to me that's the 80s hair metal voice, and then it's clearly much different. It's dropped larynx, right? Oh versus I'm also changing the vowel a little bit. It's hard to isolate just one feature of the voice and show that, right? A lot of parts move together. The voice and singing is multifactorial. A lot of different things going into it, which makes this even more impressive. I'm so excited. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Of course, this can be at the end of the song. Back up. He does. I have to do that voice. So smooth. Dimash. I mean, oops. This is nice, but that's... Okay. What did we just witness there? I mean, it went from... He's singing in like maybe a D5 or a D6 kind of range, or whatever note, and then all of a sudden it pops up an unfathomably high octave. I mean, even an inhale, I can't even hit that note. And he's probably doing an exhale, or else this wouldn't be notorious. What are we talking about, dude? This is clearly like a Mariah Carey whistle tone. I almost want to go as far to say it's a gimmick. Now, I don't want to let everyone down who's been waiting for me to react to this, because it's not cheesy. Like, it's not one of them easy things like Eddie Van Halen's Eruption. Like, the tapping part is the easiest part, but all the parts before it are actually way harder, but people think the tapping part... It's not like that. It's not easy. It's as hard as it sounds, I'm sure. I don't even know where to begin. However... And it's a band too. It's da. So if it's probably this. Okay, it's a G. I feel like. While I'm editing in post, when my ear is a lot better, I'll see if that's accurate. But so I don't know where people are getting the D8 from. Ooh, Dimash does The Show Must Go On. This can be amazing. Okay, my thoughts. Again, it's very cool and very impressive, but I would take this. I'm sure a lot of you would agree with me. Where is it? I would take that tone all day long. It's equally as hard to do a good tone even down that low. Maybe not equally as hard, but it's very much technique based and lifetime of practicing just to do that. Even that. And moving around. Na 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 na. That was not the right melody. Makes it sound so cool. I have no idea even where to begin. I mean, oh no, now I'm seeing a video that says his career will never be the same. What happened to Dimash? I hope that's clickbait, dude. I'm getting distracted. So, thank you all so very much who watch this and enjoy me embarrassing myself trying to sing these notes. I have been an 80s hair metal or just all kinds of high note male singing fan for so long now. Guys like Rob Halford from Judas Priest and Jeff Tate from Queensryche have been my favorites. Even Ronnie James Dio, who wasn't known for the notes, but he was known for having great tone, very high, very consistently. Yo. Just reacting to Dimash. Have you heard of him? No, you're thinking of Vitas, huh? Dimash is the real Vitas. Like, apparently Vitas was a cheater, according to the comments. He did tracks and stuff. I know, it bums me out too. I went through a whole death, but Dimash hits higher notes. Apparently Vitas was not real. I'll have to direct you to my comment section. And he also was mad that Dimash covered one of his songs and tried to block him from doing it. Which I don't know that you can do that. Yeah. Woo! He does weird stuff like that. Yeah, and also kind of a jerk. Alright, I gotta go because Reed's climbing a bookshelf, but I'll send you the video. I'll call you later. Bye. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what song I should listen to next. That video was nasty, baby. And also, is it really a D8? Or is it a G7, 8, or 9 or something? I'm not even sure. But if you guys want more, go ahead and join Patreon for free. Let me know in the comments on Patreon what song I should check out next. If there's a whole video, I like to do whole live concerts, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. I like to do that on Patreon, but let me know. Otherwise, just like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And say peace out. Close enough. See you later.